Cassie? Right. Hi. See if that looks okay. Oh, you know what? I think we might be okay. We might be in business. Okay. Hi. Hello. Welcome on in to another video. So it's been a week. It's been a week since the finale. It's been a week since the last Euphoria episode. How are we all feeling? I know I've spoken to a few of you and we're all kind of bummed out. I can't lie. I was kind of loving like the weekly new episodes. It really was floating my boat. But we've got a fun video for you today. Hopefully you guys are excited. Basically, I wanted to round up this season and this experience with a nice little bow, rather than just leaving it on the finale, because I feel like at the end of the finale, I didn't give you too many of my thoughts because I had this planned. My plan today is to basically rank all the characters from season 2 based on their season 2 actions and what they did in season 2. So yeah, I haven't created this list. I've changed the labels, but I haven't created the list, so I don't know if anybody's missing. So if anyone's missing, that's not my problem. I did not import these, but most of them seem to be there. So I thought this could be quite fun, because as we go along, we can kind of talk about theories for next season, or what we would like to see happen to a character moving forward, or whatever. Hopefully you guys are excited. I'm using natural light right now, so if it changes throughout, I'm sorry. But with all that said, I think we just should get straight on into it. Please do check out my Instagram, Twitter, Patreon, everything. Instagram will be linked on the screen. Patreon will be linked down below. And yeah, here we go. So the first one we have is Nate's brother. Now I don't quite remember what his name is. And we didn't really see him that much this season. So, do I just put him in meh? Because did he do anything that bad this season? Let's just slap him in meh. Ali. Now, I like Ali. I think he's a positive reinforcement for Rue, which I think she definitely needs, okay? So he's definitely going to be towards the top. I don't think he's going to be in Slay Queen Boots the House Down, but I think Diva. Just because he had some good moments this season. One of my favourite moments this season was actually when he was on the phone with Rue and she like did the whole thing with the sweet. That was one of my favourite scenes from this season. So he definitely warrants a top spot, just not Slay Queen Boots the House Down, because that's kind of reserved for the bad bitches, okay? Next we have Ash. Now let me just put this down, okay? Because I know a lot of you love Ash and you were all devastated that he died, and don't get me wrong, I wasn't happy that he died. But was I that mad? Not really. And I think it's going to be an unpopular opinion. And out of the two of them, I knew one of them was going to die, whether that be Ash or Fez. And out of the two of them, I'm glad it was Ash. And obviously, I would rather him not have died, because I do like his and Fez's relationship. But I think what I'm going to do with Ash is I'm going to put him in I See It. Right? Because I like him as a character. I think he makes a lot of mistakes, but I see why you guys like him so much. That's kind of why I've put him there. Does that make sense? Next we have, is that Maddie's sister, or are they just friends? Who is she?
Where did you find her?
She's had a few good one-liners this season, but not much. So I think I'm going to put her also in there, but I'm going to put her above Nate's brother because fuck him. Next we have, what's her name? The girl that helped out with Lexi's play. I kind of lived for her. Okay, so I think I'm going to put her in Diva. So I can already see people being pissed off with how low Ashtray is. But guys, these aren't necessarily rankings in terms of like high to low. Like, they're more about the categories. I mean, I could put, I'll do that. I'll put I See It above We Need Work. Okay? Does that make it better? I think it does. Cal. He's a complex character for me. I don't like him because of obviously everything he's done so far, and like the whole Jules scenario. I think he's a pig, right? He also, once again, is damaged, but like, who isn't damaged in this show? So I feel like I can't just like not go in on him just because he's damaged, right? But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put him in We Need Work. right? Because I do think he just needs so much work. But he is a bastard. He does film people underage, so that's not good at all. But I do have a little bit of sympathy for, like, obviously, the closeted gay and, like, this whole thing. Cassie? Right. Okay. Cassie's a bastard, okay? She's had a rough season. She's been a little sissy bitch. But she's also been kind of crazy at moments. But I feel like from the last episode, guys, I do maybe see her coming to her senses a little bit. Like when we had that chat with Maddie in the last episode, and Maddie was just like, trust me, it's only the beginning. I feel like, is she going to come to her senses? Is she not? I don't really know. But I think this is going to shock you, but I think I'm going to put her in diva. Just because if you're going to fuck shit up and be a bastard, at least do it like Cassie did it. Like, she went top tier, balls to the wall, like, fuck this shit, I don't care, I want to be loved by Nate Jacobs and I don't give a shit who I hurt in the process. So you know what? Get it, diva. Fucking do it. Fuck some shit up. Now, I know that's going to be an unpopular opinion. I know it is. Right? But I do love a messy bitch. And without her, the season would not have been half as interesting. And I am taking that into consideration, right? I'm not just thinking about the character and, like, morally where I'm putting things. I'm thinking what helps the TV show. And Cassie's storyline, guys, it had us all gagged, right? From episode to episode, we were living, okay? So, diva. Diva, okay? And I don't regret. Faye's boyfriend? Fuck no. Don't think I need to explain that. Asshole, dickhead, stupid pillock. I'm glad he's dead. Nearly fucked a lot of shit up, so yeah, fuck him. Elliot. I think he's going to be in the same one as Ash. I think I'm going to put him in I See It, because I see the appeal now, because towards the beginning of the series, I wasn't really liking Elliot much. I wasn't fucking with him. Towards the end of the season, I definitely think he had some growth for me, but not like crazy amounts. Like, I'm still not obsessed with this character, but I feel like he's not as much of a dickhead as I thought he was going to be. I just feel like at the very beginning, it was kind of painted out to be like this really seedy character. And yeah, it's just similar to Ash. I see why you guys like him so much, but am I feeling the same? Not quite yet. Next, we have Ethan, diva. For sure, diva. Fuck yes. At the very beginning, didn't really care for him. If we were just going off at the very beginning of the season, he'd be down in like meh or something, because he didn't really cause that many ripples. But just purely for what he did in Lexi's play, people, deserves that diva spot. He really stuck it to Nate, and I like that about him. He deserves better from Kat, but we'll get into Kat, don't you worry. Yeah, I think he deserves better. And I see him maybe having like a Lexi moment next season. I feel like they might continue to explore his character more, because they definitely have from the first season to now. That's what I see for Ethan. I think he's going to continue to be developed as a character, and I'm intrigued to see how. Faye. Slay Queen boots the house down. Faye, from beginning of this season, I remember seeing her in the first episode and being like, oh, I live for this bitch. Her initial line, hi, I'm Faye, fucking killed me. And she's killed me the whole season. And I know I saw a few people say like, oh, she had enough opportunities to tell them before it got to like the breaking point that it did do in the final episode with the police and everything. And I understand that. She definitely did have more time and she could have said something, but she also couldn't have said something. She might not have said anything. So for that reason, I'm glad she fucking did. She did as a solid, because at the end of the day, she went against her boyfriend, which did she really care about? Nah, not really. Because he died and she wasn't that bothered, was she? But just for how she handled the situation and like her trying to kind of gaslight him into saying that Laurie killed Mouse or whatever, Slay Queen boots the house down, realness for sure. Fairs, Slay Queen boots the house down for sure. Oh no, above Faye for sure. Oh, fuck me. Above Faye for sure. Fairs can do no wrong. Fairs, I love Fairs. He didn't really do much criminal stuff in this one. Him and Lexi, oh my god, I ship, and I don't care if you all don't agree. Don't get me wrong, I don't think it's going to be smooth sailing for Lexi and Fez moving forward. I feel like the drugs and all his seedy doings will probably come between them, but I like what he did for Lexi in this season. Hopefully he's not dead, because we don't actually know, do we? Because now I'm worried. Hopefully he's not dead. Then we have Gia. Ooh, where do I put her? Because if only we had like a section that was like, need to protect at all costs, I'd put her in that. But we haven't. So where do I put Gia? Because I do love her, but she needs protection. I'm thinking maybe at the very bottom of Diva, just because I like her more than I like Elliot and Ash, right? But her actions in this season aren't necessarily Diva, but we haven't got a section between that, okay? Jules. What do I want to do with Jules? She cheated on Rue. Like, I like Jules as a character and I think she's really complex, but I think she's another one that needs work. Like, she needs to understand what she wants, and I feel like she looks to others to make herself feel good and like to keep her happiness alive. And I feel like what I want for Jules, which probably won't be the most exciting storyline, so it's probably not going to happen, is I want for her to find happiness within herself, or find someone that's going to like give her everything she wants without it becoming like a dependent situation. So I think I'm going to put her in We Need Work. Catherine. Now, this is difficult because I know obviously a lot went down behind the scenes in terms of Catherine, and the whole Sam Levinson thing, and apparently they've got drama, so like we didn't see a full development in Catherine as much as we should have or could have. So she's a difficult one. The way she treated Ethan, I'm not on board with. Gaslight, gatekeep, Jesus fucking Christ, she did it all. Hate that. I relate to her story a lot, and like very early in the season when we saw that whole thing about like self-love and like how we're conditioned to just love ourselves and it seems so easy, and like that's wherever we look, that's kind of what's being fed to us now in social media, which is good, but it isn't as easy as a lot of people make it out to be. So I relate to that a lot and I understand. So I'm not sure if to put her in We Need Work or Meh. I think We Need Work, I'm going to put her behind Jules before Cal. She truly does need to find herself, figure out what she wants, but I think she's just confused, guys. Laurie, fuck the fuck no. Fuck no, fuck no. I'm glad Rue got out of there. Do I think this is the end of Laurie? No. I think we're definitely gonna see her return next season. I'm not sure in what capacity, because obviously they did try and frame her with the police, but I'm not sure if the police are gonna take that or not. I reckon there's going to be some shit that goes down next season to do with Rue, and I feel like maybe Rue's doing better and then this kind of comes in to fuck her up. I don't really know. I don't see that being the end for Laurie. She's a good fucking villain, I tell ya. Scary, scary woman. But yeah, Lexi. You know what? Slay Queen boots the house down, right? And I'll tell you why. Because there is parts of her play that I've said I disagree with. It was just in there for humiliation factors. But similar to like I said about Cassie, if you're gonna fuck some shit up in that manner, okay? And she did. Was it morally correct on all parts? Not really. There was parts that could have been edited out, for sure. But you know what? This season, she's been the character for me. She's been a really interesting one. I'm really happy with how they've developed her character from the first season. The play, I know a lot of y'all have like mixed opinions on the play, but regardless, we can all agree that it was very entertaining and a very entertaining end to the season, I think. Another one that did that is absolutely Maddie, yeah? Slay Queen boots the house down. She was possibly my favourite character of the season. I know she's made mistakes. They all have, that's why it's this show, okay? But this season, she has been an angel. She's been through hell. And she's remained classy until she didn't need to anymore. She's shown emotion, which is what I wanted. I wanted deeper facets to her character, and we got given that. For me, she's the top of the top. Well, is she? I don't know, we'll see. Cal's wife? Fuck no. I don't like the thought that she potentially knew that Cal was obviously going through it and she kind of decided to like let him live like that. It seemed a bit malicious. I don't think she needs work, I think she just needs to do fuck off. McKay? Meh. We didn't fucking see him. He was in what, the first episode? And you're saying like that Cassie needs McKay? No. Have we forgotten about what happened last season with the R word? He could stay in season 2 for me. We don't need to bring him back, in my opinion. Like, does he bring much substance? No. Who's this fella? The guy with the face tattoos. Who is he?
He could be walking down the street, I wouldn't know a thing. Sorry to this man.
So I guess for that reason I'll just put meh because I don't really know who he is. Nate Jacobs, we need work. I'm gonna put you right at the top of that, mate, because you need the most work, okay? Whoa, someone's really just slammed their car door and it shook my whole flat. He's done good things this season, like giving Jules the tape, but what he had to do to get that tape, absolutely not for me. The way he treated Maddie this season, absolutely not. The way he's treated Cassie this season and influenced her, not for me. It just needs the most work, guys. And I could put him in fuck no. I really could. The reason why he's not in fuck no is because he's a very good character to keep in it. And I won't lie, without him, the show wouldn't be as interesting. Him and Cassie, I don't really know what's going to happen in terms of their relationship. I hope it doesn't continue because fuck me, that is the toxic of the toxic. Suze, diva. Diva, she didn't do enough. She didn't do enough to warrant a Slay Queen boots the house down, but Suze was some comic relief we needed this season, right? She was funny, she was entertaining, she was banter. I liked Suze. If she had more in the season, she could easily be in Slay Queen boots the house down. I mean, is she? Maybe Suze is. Maybe she's right at the bottom of Slay Queen boots the house. Yeah. Rue's mum. Rue's mum, where do we put her, guys? I think now she's trying to do this whole like fucking reverse psychology moment. I don't really know. So where do I see it going? I'm not sure. And where do I fucking put her in this? She's not fuck no. She's not meh because the scenes that she had in this season were fucking touching. Do I put her in I see it? Because she does hold a special place in my heart and she doesn't need that much work, really. I think I'm gonna put her in I see it. Just because I don't really know where to put her. Moving on, this woman, what's her name? Don't know. But her, I think I'm gonna put her at the bottom of diva because I don't really know what her game is. Do we know? Like, I just think maybe she had a camera in her clock just to make sure no seedy goings on were gonna happen because she probably saw that her jewelry drawer was open and then she saw it was relatively innocent. I don't know, I don't see that woman being the bastard, but I could be proven wrong. So I think diva. Rue. She's a struggle bus for me because I think the season would not have been the same without her. So for that reason, I kind of want to put her at the very top. Slay Queen boots the house down. But at the same time, she needs a lot of work as well. But I think because she's so much more likable, I don't know. Because of some of the shit that she's done this season, like she's treated some people like fucking utter shit on her shoe, right? I don't think I can warrant putting her up there because she's made some really bad mistakes this season. So I think I'll have to put her at the top of We Need Work, but I love her. I love her so much. Zendaya is the actress of the actresses. She killed it. This season was so good. A lot of character development for her, but I just don't know what's going to happen in the future with her character. I really do not. So I guess that's the list, guys. How are we feeling about it? My mouth is so fucking salivary right now. But yeah, with all that said, I guess this is the end of this video. Let me know what you think to my list. I can link this tier list down below if you'd like, and then you guys can fill it out and send it to me. I would love to see yours. But yeah, hopefully you understand my reasonings behind these, but also at the end of the day, this is just my opinion. I'm sure you guys are gonna have a different list, and that's fine. With that said, goodbye. Oh, also, can we please have the soundtrack now? I'm really ready for it.